Hello everyone, Dominic here from Esports News UK. Hope you're all well. Today's video I want to talk about a great event in the UK esports calendar. It's of course Epic.LAN or Epic.WAN as it's known now with the online format. It's coming back around again end of this month or next week, Feb 25th to 28th I think it is. Tickets are 15 quid. I've just grabbed a ticket, I'm supporting it, and the news around Epic.LAN is that they've got a host of sponsor announcements. I don't always cover sponsor announcements on Esports News UK because there are so many of them. There's so many different companies and orgs announcing sponsors all the time. But the reason I wanted to mention this is because we need to support events like this. It's good to see these sponsor announcements because they've increased the prize pools at the esports tournaments. I really like how Epic.LAN does that. Depending on the sponsors it gets on board, it ups the prize pools. I'd like to see more events do that. Anyway, let's jump into the news story I wrote. You can see who the partners are. Intel are going to be sponsoring Epic.LAN throughout the whole of this year. There's going to be the Intel Community Championship, and then the headline, then the actual Epic.LAN Valorant tournaments for the year. Intel are going to be headlining those as well. And what that means is for Epic 32 next week, the Valorant prize pool is now a guaranteed £2,000 minimum, rising to £4,300 depending on the number of teams taking part. And the winners of the last Valorant tournament were of course Summon FC, who are now Fnatic's Valorant team, and you can read all about that on the Esports News UK website and videos in other content I've done in the past. The other tournaments at the event are going to be CSGO, £700 to £3,000, Rainbow Six Siege, £700 to £2,200, and StarCraft 2, £250 to £750, depending on how many players sign up. And I've missed a pound sign from the StarCraft 2 bit there, so I'll add that in a bit. Then other sponsors include Overclockers UK as headline sponsor and Noble Chairs as a chair partner as well. And you can see a picture of the lovely Stephen Levitt there from Noble Chairs. Shout out to Stephen. I'm very lucky to have one of these lovely chairs here. And so yeah, they're going to be supporting them. It's mainly on a content basis. I noticed that Stephen and a few others from the team were on their streams at the last event, Epic 31, late last year. And it says there, it's going to be a content focus. Overclockers are going to get involved with a range of live shows during the Epic.WAN events before returning to having a physical presence once the events return to the LAN hall as well. And then lastly, Logitech have been named official peripherals partner for 2021. It says here the partnership will bring a range of improvements for the mix of casual and competitive players attending Epic.LAN's online and offline events in 2021. In particular, esports competitors will see prize pools increased for all of the events titles for the whole year. So Valorant, CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege and StarCraft 2. And also there are some community events as well. You can see on the website, 25th to 28th of Feb, starting 8 PM Thursday, ending 8 PM Sunday. Like I say, those are the 4 tournaments there that are going to be taking part. And you can see from this that the fun tournaments, there's Fall Guys, Tekken 7, Age of Empires 2, PUBG Squads. And you can see what's on the Epic.LAN website. As things get underway on the Thursday, the opening ceremony. You've got on the Friday the pub quiz, the classic pub quiz and boat race as well, and just a lovely mix of different games here. If you're wondering, no, I wasn't paid by John at Epic.LAN to sponsor, to shout about them in this way. I'm just talking about it because I want to mention them and get people supporting it because it's a lot of fun at Epic.LAN. And I'll just say before I talk about my experiences at Epic.LAN, they saw a 97% increase in viewership year on year last year, and they won Tournament of the Year at the 2020 UK Sports Awards. So go check out epiclan.co.uk. And then just talking about my experiences at Epic.LAN, I've only been once. I know it's a travesty. I'm editor of Esports News UK, and I've only been to an Epic.LAN once, but I have been covering pretty much all the events since I set up Esports News UK late 2015. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed Epic.LAN, the one I went to, the physical event. I think it was in October 2019, so not long before COVID hit. It was about half a year before COVID hit, and I went with the British Esports team. There were 4 or 5 of us. Had a lot of fun. I played a lot of World of Warcraft Classic, a lot of League of Legends, of course, and I just thought it was fun. It was very affordable. You know, the pub quiz, the drinks, the food was pretty good. Nice mix of community stuff, and for me, that's what I love about esports, is the community focus. It's fun at the end of the day. That's what I like about Epic.LAN as well. Some other events I go to, you might think, this is a little bit pretentious, or certain bigger events becomes a bigger spectacle and your expectations are really high. Not that my expectations aren't high for Epic.LAN, but it gets that community feel, that feel of a LAN gathering. I grew up, my local game shop in Billericay, shout out to Games World, when I was a little boy, like 9-10 years old, they used to have little LAN gatherings. My dad used to go along to them and bring me. We hosted some at our house, and my dad would play on the PC, and then I'd get involved as 10 and 11-year-old. It gets that vibe and that feeling that you don't get from all other events. Like Insomnia is great as well, but it's a different scale, isn't it? And it's a different vibe. It's not that sort of small, like, family community feel to it. And I watched a bit of Epic.LAN last year, the online event, and it looked good from the streams and the panel discussions and things like that I was watching. But I've bought a ticket this time. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm supporting it. Mentioned it to Team Esports News UK. A couple of my real life friends that I know, that I've known for years as well, trying to get them involved, and it gives me an excuse to play games for most of the weekend, to get out of my responsibilities as a dad. I'll see what I can do there, see if I can convince my wife to let me play and take part in Epic.LAN during that weekend. So that's what I wanted to say, really. Please support the event. It's events like that I think are important to UK esports. It's a well-known UK esports event. It's had a lot of talent over the years as well that have gone on to do big things. I think Pansy Machine, people like that. Excoundrel Medic, big caster in the LEC now. And let's support it. It's good. I'm glad that sponsors are supporting Epic.LAN in this way and up in the esports prize pools. More of that, please. It's tough for event providers during coronavirus. You're going to be missing out on whatever other sales they make, the food and whatever ticketing. Let's support these event providers where we can, and maybe others can follow suit as well. I'm surprised Insomnia hasn't done anything online, really, unless I've missed it. I haven't seen anything. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. I did have an old vlog from that Epic.LAN that I went to in 2019, but I've lost the footage. I did want to put some of that footage out in this video, but I've lost it now. So I hope you'll join me. If anyone wants to play some games with me, League of Legends or whatever, me and my friends, or Team Esports News UK, just give me a shout. And I look forward to Epic.LAN and seeing you there. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon.